Apple launched the iPhone 16e, bringing a much-needed overhaul to the iPhone SE from 2022 with an updated name, price, design, processor, and Apple's very first 5G modem called C1. Let's start with the name, iPhone 16e. Not only does this close the chapter on the iPhone SE era, but it also connects the phone to the iPhone 16 family and, well, modern iPhones in general. The iPhone 16e starts at $599, which is $170 more than the starting price of the previous SE, which cost $429. Though if we're comparing apples to apples here, which we technically are, the iPhone 16e comes with 128 gigabytes of storage, and a 128 gigabyte iPhone SE used to cost $479. Still, $120 difference. By contrast, the regular iPhone 16 starts at $799. The iPhone 16e's price puts it toward the higher end of the affordable phone market, missing that $500 sweet spot and instead putting it right in between rival phones like the $499 Google Pixel 8a and Samsung's Galaxy S24 FE, which starts at $650. Its design is based on the iPhone 14's body. Well, kinda. In lieu of a mute switch, there's an action button for activating a shortcut. And since the iPhone 16e lacks a camera control button, you'll be able to trigger visual intelligence searches from the action button as well. The new phone has a USB-C port for charging instead of the iPhone 14's Lightning port. Oddly, the iPhone 16e doesn't come in a color, only black or white. The iPhone 16e also has a 6.1-inch screen, which means that Apple no longer sells a truly small iPhone option. But the screen, locked at a 60 Hz refresh rate, seems like a miss by Apple when the majority of budget Android handsets sport high refresh rate displays starting at 90 Hz. At a time when phone makers have bet their success on implementing custom artificial intelligence features faster than their rivals, Apple makes it clear that its AI isn't limited to expensive flagship phones. In fact, powering the iPhone 16e is Apple's A18 chip, the same one found in the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. So it can run Apple Intelligence. And this makes the new Apple phone a rarity, a sub $600 device that can run the same AI features as its more expensive siblings. The iPhone 16e also has something no other iPhone has, an Apple-designed 5G modem. It's called the C1 chip, and in a launch video on Apple's website, the company claims that it's the most power-efficient modem ever in an iPhone. Apple also says that the combination of the A18 and C1 chips raises the efficiency and adds up to longer battery life as well. Now, we'll have to see this if it's true once we can test the iPhone 16e. The iPhone 16e sports a single rear camera with a 48 megapixel sensor. While you don't even get an ultra-wide option, the main camera has a high enough resolution to do a sensor crop, so effectively giving you kind of like two cameras in one with a 1x and 2x magnification. It's not the same as having a second camera, but it's pretty close. Now, around the front is a 12 megapixel selfie camera that supports Face ID. Also note that the iPhone 16e has a screen notch and lacks a dynamic island cutout. The new iPhone also lacks support for MagSafe charging and accessories. No MagSafe is a bit of a bummer, since that means you can't use accessories and you can only wirelessly charge the phone at a slow 7.5 watt speed. The iPhone 16e has a curious value proposition. On paper, it seems like an upgrade in nearly every way to the iPhone SE. But it lacks many of the appeals that the iPhone SE had, like a low price and a small design. That's not to say that the iPhone 16e isn't worth its $600 starting price, which will no doubt be lower with carrier deals and discounts. The phone supports Apple Intelligence, satellite iMessaging, and has Ceramic Shield and an IP68 rating for water and dust resistance, meaning it could be submerged underwater up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. But like the old iPhone SE, you have to wonder, how long will this phone be relevant for? With the name change to iPhone 16e, it will be curious to see how Apple handles upgrades. As opposed to the multiple years between iPhone SE model upgrades, will this get updated yearly? Like, will we see an iPhone 17e? All this remains to be seen. The iPhone 16e will be available to pre-order this Friday, February 21st, and will go on sale Friday, February 28th. And that's all I've got. Let me know what you think about the iPhone 16e in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thank you for watching.